Welcome back to the Tracie Trendy Show, my lovelies. It's another day, it's another dollar. And guess what? It's another sizzling episode of Love After Lockup. My loves, let's get down to it. The first on the docket is Alexis, Julius, and Ashley. That love triangle that nobody knows except Julius that they're actually in this triangle. Shoot, he has other people out there too, but they're focusing on Alexis and Ashley. In the meantime, Ashley's kind of slumming it with the homie. She's not feeling it. She wanted some alone time with her man, but she didn't envision this. And I'm sure she didn't envision Julius taking the phone that she bought and making little side calls with Ashley. Oh, I need a bathroom break. And he goes sweet talking to Ashley, promising her all this stuff. And he doesn't end it with I love you. He'll just say always. And he's making hookups with her. He's doing all of this on Alexis' dime. All this sweet talking to all these women. And she doesn't even know it. He says, oh, excuse me. I've got to go potty. I got to go take a leak. And then he's promising all this stuff. And here's Ashley the bird already setting the mood for romance in a hotel room. And I swear, loves, this is the infamous Love After Lockup hotels. Way back when Michael and Sarah days. This is that hotel. I swear the front of it looks just like it. All right. Now, anyway, Ashley, she's not having any second thoughts. No, no, no. She is dead set on Julius. She's got the room all sexed up, and her friends are concerned that he's not blowing her up like he did when he was in jail. In the meantime, Ashley comes sashaying out with the Shanae wig. And in the meantime, while she's showing all what she can do and the hair and the bad lingerie, Julius is walking to another boudoir with Alexis. And Ashley got the same setup, the balloons and the roses, okay, that Alexis has. Then, while they're about to do their thing, he calls up Ashley and says that he cannot meet up with her. And he bargains for another night, for tomorrow, a link up. All right, now this is the same phone and everything. He's about to get it on with Alexis, and talking to Ashley's. All right. Her friend tried to tell Alexis, the bird, that he's playing her. All right. Now, it's just a hot mess. Just like that lingerie that Alexis is wearing. She should be glad that he didn't get a chance to see her in that. I'm just saying, okay? Savannah and Bradley. Now, Bradley's first day out, he is not letting any grass grow under his feet. Bradley's mind is on his business and not Savannah, if you ask me. This dude is a mission to set himself up for success. I have so much high praise. I wish all the cons were thinking about lining up a job. All right. Because his mind is on his money and his money's on his mind. And he's also thinking about this party he has, and he knows Savannah and his sister Alyssa's friendship is on the rocks. He doesn't want them fighting and being all ghetto. So he said, let's pre-meet. Let's have a pre-meet. Let's make sure, we tap this out. Make sure we're all good. So the party will be good. So they agree. So far, we're just going to have to see how it goes down. My loves, we have Brooklyn and Brian. Brooklyn is just a bundle of nerves. She's waiting for her man, my loves. And her house is a mess. I'm like, there's a camera crew. Clean up that shit. All right. Now I know we all get a little messy here and there, but you got a crew in your house. Don't do that. Don't do that. Anyway, she's looking for everything. She's just combobulated because she's so excited and so nervous. And she goes out there waiting on the side of the road for this van. And the van just whisked on by because she looked like she needed a shaper or something. She should have had some jeans and a nice sexy top, and that's it. Because what she was wearing was cankles and ill fitting. All right, cankles, ill fitting. So Brian probably told the driver to step on it when he saw all that waiting on the side of the road. Okay, seriously. Now, poor Brooklyn, all she needs is some water pills and a nice pair of jeans, like I said, and a t-shirt. However, it wasn't meant to be, so she had to haul ass over to the halfway house. She calls it Prison Juniors with a few cool points attached to it. Now, so after she gets some of his belongings, Brian's belongings back to her, This is a little encasement, and there's a little picture that slides out. And she spots a thought with a BBL, and that sets her up. Loves, we're gonna have to stay tuned because we don't know what's gonna happen next. Some of these women are so desperate they're gonna overlook this big red flag because her brother tried to tell her she can't be so sure this man is not talking to other women, and she knew he was talking to somebody in Jersey. So anyway, oh my gosh, these women are so blind. Moving on to Wills and Courtney, we have a new couple. He's a video nerd. He wants to set up a love website for furries. Although he's not a furry himself, he's just trying to make a coin. He claims to have met Courtney on Instagram page of inmates, and he thought, let's talk to some prison chicks, okay? Okay. The crazy part is that he can see themselves being married. Yeah, even though he never met this chick, and although they only been dating for 6 months, he's spending some money on her. Money, money, money. He says it's been 8 years since he's been in a relationship. He's a good boy. He helps his mom take care of his dad. He claims he has a bad picker, but somehow he thinks Courtney is the exception to the rule. Sadly, she hmm, she had to apply for special permission to leave Oregon so she can parole with him to California. But she was denied since they are not married or family. This kind of reminds me of Karoke and Brittany. Same situation. And he's trying to like propose to her. He says, I'm down with the proposal. Let's do it. And she was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I guess. It wasn't the strongest yes, but he was like, okay, good enough, good enough. So he meets up with her mother and he tells her that he wants to marry her daughter. But the mama Courtney feels as if her daughter needs to stay in town for a minute. All right, you can flash that diamond ring, but my daughter likes the bad boys, all right? Not you. And I don't think it's a good pairing at this time, unless I see it for a couple months. Moving on to Brooklyn and JK. JK is ready to go and proceed with life, loves. They go out to eat. That means Brooklyn, JK, and his mama. And Brooke and JK go straight to the extracurricular activities talk. But mom says no glove, no love. And Brooke currently on birth control says she's already in her 30s and she does not want to have kids in her 40s. Now, mama says no babies, and it kind of hurts her feeling because she feels like they don't take her seriously. She feels as if he needs to get his priorities right. So some uncles out there, he's a lover boy. He's not needing to be tied down. And he says that they have to wait. He tells Brooke they have to wait because his mama's tripping. However, he says he doesn't want to be 50 with a 10-year-old. So he's in line with what Brooke is saying. We ain't having kids in the 40s. He said his pull-out game is strong. He ain't gonna put no glove on because he went all these years without knocking up a chick. So he doesn't need a condom. All right. Interesting, interesting, interesting episode, my loves. This episode is bringing it. This whole season is going to bring it. I mean, really, I just knew it from the start. My loves, what do you guys think? Like the video, share your thoughts, drop a comment in the line below. You know this party is going to continue, continue, continue. And in the meantime, if you have not subscribed, what's holding you back? You're not going to get this commentary anywhere else. It's free, my loves. Hit that notification bell while you're at it. All right. I'm going to catch you all out on the flip side.